welcome back. Welcome to my video. You are in my video. Welcome to my video. You are in my video. Hi friends, welcome back. So today, what we're going to be doing is we are going to do a New Year's Eve look. I'm going to go ahead and use the Rust palette and the Lunar Beauty palette to make this happen. But you don't need these palettes, just any like light brown shade, dark brown shade, black shade, and then like a gold shimmer will make this work. And then we're going to do like a red lip with it. So if you guys are interested in this video, then please keep on watching. If you'll give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and turn on the notification bell, and let's jump on in. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some concealer on my eyelids. I'm going to go in with the Nars Radiant Concealer. This is in Vanilla. You can use like a primer, but I'm just going to use concealer today. Okay, so from the Rust palette, I'm going to start with this classic shade. And I'm just going to use it to set the concealer. I would use this whole palette for this eye look, but as you can see, my shadows are broken. So what are you going to do? This isn't necessarily a step that you have to do. Sorry, this is an M441. This isn't necessarily a step you have to do. If you don't set your concealer like right away, like I'm doing all over, your shadows are going to be more pigmented, which is fine as well. I just find that I like setting my eyelid when I'm working with darker colors because it makes it a little easier to blend out. So that's why I did that. Next up, I'm going to go in with this Rubbish shade. And I'm just going to pick that up on the same M441. I went ahead and started with my eyes today as well, so if we have any fallout or anything like that, you know, it's just going to be easy to like wipe away. Versus like having done our base products and then it sticks to it. And then having to like redo something. It's not as much fun, so. I don't know if anybody has any big New Year's resolutions. I do not. Yeah, no. I don't have any this year. It's like, things that I just want to continue doing, like continue working out. I was really making some good progress and then I got really sick and had surgery, so that's kind of been on hold, but I'm hoping to get back into that this next week. But also trying to give myself plenty of time to recover as well. Real quick, I'm going to pick up this M433 and I'm going to pick up this Rust shade. This shade right here. And I'm going to put that like a little bit lower and kind of in here a little bit more. But like I was saying, I don't really have any goals other than there's like some stuff around our house I want to get done this year. I wanted to get it done last year or this last summer, but hadn't been feeling good, so that didn't happen. But you know, what are you gonna do? Not a big deal. So like this year we need to paint the house, repair the fence, and hopefully maybe we can get our yard to come in on the outside of the house. That's my goal for the spring, summer, fall. I'm just going to take this M441 without any extra product on it and just kind of blend out a little bit. On an even smaller brush, this is the E17, I'm going to take this Mar and Rush Shape together. I'm going to take these two together. It's just kind of nice because I don't feel like I have like a big goal this year. You know, I'm not like unhappy with my weight. I'm not unhappy with my life or my job or what I'm doing, you know. It'd be nice to maybe grow a little bit more here on YouTube if I could. I only have about 40 followers, so it'd be nice to bump that up a little bit. I don't know if it'll happen or not, but not that many people watch these videos, so who knows, you know? I feel like it's so hard to like get into this space right now too because so many other people have like capitalized the entertainment space on YouTube, and YouTube only supports like big influencers and makes it really hard for little guys that just want to have fun here, but not really a big deal. I'm just taking this M433 without any additional product and just blending these colors out. Again, this is a really easy look to do, and not something that you have to have like these specific palettes for. Most people have like these neutral eyeshadows laying around in some sort of packaging, you know, even if you're combining palettes. Okay, I'm going to take the Moonspell palette, volume 2, and I just need this black shade here. What's it called again? Marie. And it's more of a like a charcoal shade, but I'm going to take that on the E17 brush, and you really don't need like a lot. I barely tapped into that, and you can see like how much that added, just to give it a little bit more definition here. This would be like a classic smoky eye, is what we're doing right now. And then we're gonna do like a nice pair of lashes and like a bold red lip, and make it all come together for the holiday. I'm not going anywhere, if people needed ideas, I'm sure everybody's gonna do the same look, but what are you gonna do about it, you know? On my M433, I'm gonna take that Mars shade, that was that really dark brown in the Rust palette, and just a teensy weensy bit of that Marie shade. Thankfully, over the last few months, my eyes have gotten like less sensitive. I told you guys back in May I had LASIK done, so I can kind of get back into doing these for fun. I'm just doing the same to the other eye here. Other than that, I haven't been up to anything crazy. Just trying to survive the holiday scramble. Did Christmas with both our parents, and that was fun. Okay, I'm just gonna take the M441 and pick up that first classic shade. And I'm just going to run it along the outer edge here just to blend everything together. Okay, so I'm going to leave the eyes like this for now. We'll do our base products, and I'll just go ahead and run through those with you guys. Today I'm going to combine these two foundations, the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac with the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundations. We're going to combine those, and I'm just going to use the tiniest amounts, like this much of the Pure foundation, and that much of the Urban Decay one. And I'm just going to mix them on the back of my hand with a brush. And then just pop that on my face. Don't want this product to go to waste now, you know? And then I'm going to blend it out with my sponge. Again, this is just a Real Technique sponge. They're like $4. I like both of these products individually. I just think the Pure one is like a little bit drying for me during the winter. So I'm just mixing it with this, and I actually mixed this for Christmas and it wore really well all day together. A little bit of hydration, a little bit of that satin matte finish. And both of these alone actually have pretty good coverage. The Pure one more than the Urban Decay, but the Urban Decay is actually really nice. It's just maybe a little bit more glowy than I'm going for right now. It's more of like a summer foundation, you know, it's like really, really glowy and pretty and like fresh looking. So for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Vanilla for under the eyes. For powder, we're going to use a combination of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, or Flawless Finish, in Fair number 1. I'm just going to take it on a brush today and set. And then under my eyes, on top of that, I'm just going to take a little bit of the Huda Glowish, also in Fair 1, just to bring a little bit of that brightness back. For bronzer, I'm going to take the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is just the regular shade. I'm not sure if anybody here has seen the old Matrix movies, but we watched the new one over the weekend and it was really good. I think they're coming out with more, is the impression that I got from it, but if you watched it, tell me what you think. I don't think it's over. I think they're probably redoing it. For blush, I'm going to go in with the Moon Prism Blush Palette, and I'm going to take this shade Spacey. Over the top of that, I'm going to take just a smidge of the Huda Beauty Glowish in Berry Juicy. This is their Cheeky Vegan blush. For highlighter, I'm going to take this, I haven't used this in so long. For highlighter, I'm going to take the ColourPop Flexitarian Super Shock Cheek. Looks like this. Haven't used this in so long. But I feel like for this look we need to, you know, gotta be popping a little bit. I personally think this one applies better with like a finger than trying to apply it with a brush or something. It kind of lifts makeup if you use like a brush and stuff with it, in my opinion. I'm going to leave that set out because I think I want to pop it on the inner corner too, but let's to finish our eyes first, you know? For the under eyes, yeah, let's finish the under eyes. I'm going to take an M506. And I'm going to take that Rubbish shade. And stamp it under the eyes here. And then blend it out. I'm going to apply this fairly liberally because I want to kind of smoke it out. I'm going to pick up a little more Rubbish and just blend this out. Okay, on a smaller brush, I'm going to take this M213. I'm going to just tap that Marie shade on the edge of it and run it along the waterline here. I'm just connecting those two colors a little bit along the top too. So that the corner here looks a little more cohesive. And I'm going to do the same to the other eye. I'm actually going to go in with the more like champagne kind of colors. I'm going to combine these two. This is from the Raw Beauty Christy X Colourpop collab, and they are Mycelium and Olympic Super Shock Shadows. Mycelium and Olympic here. For the inner corner, I'm going to take a little bit of that Flexitarian, and I'll just pick it up on the M213. Okay. For brows, I'm going to go with the Urban Decay Brow Blade in Cool Cookie. You guys have seen this one a bit, but I really like it. I bought a backup. This is also kind of a culmination of my favorite things right now, because I love this brow product, I love those foundations, blush, highlighter I'd forgotten about and pulled out the other day. I like combining those foundations. I feel like it's easier to do my brows, like, I don't know, I just feel like it's easier to do them now. With that brow product, I feel like I don't like overdo them or like overdraw them, or I don't know. Tell me what you think. For mascara, this is actually not my favorite, but I opened it, so I'm gonna use it, which is always a bummer. For lashes, I'm gonna go, actually let's do put our lashes on first, since I like to do that now. In the style Virgo. Okay, we're gonna use our Duo Lash Glue, latex free. I don't know if you guys liked how I showed you more of how I do my lashes last time I put them on. Kind of gave like a little tutorial with it. But I'm gonna kind of show you again today. But basically, just practice. Took me a long time to just pop on lashes. And even now, there's still so many days when I struggle, so it just takes a long time. Okay, so I'm just gonna let those dry. We'll put the other eye on and we'll finish that one up in just a minute. not sure if I've actually worn these lashes. It looked like, I don't think I have, because I think I had to trim this one. Like I was gonna wear them one time and they were just, they're a lot, you know? But if you're going out, baby, go all out, you know? Okay, so while that one dries, I'm just kind of pinching here. And then I'm going to go under with mascara. A lot of people don't like doing it this way because you can get a lot of mascara on your lashes, but it's just personal preference. So now I'm going to take my lashes and pinch them together. I'm taking my tweezers this way. And just be really careful when you do this. You don't want to pinch your eyelid. I have done it and it fucking hurts. Okay, now like I showed you last time, you can just take a black liner and run it right in here, and it just makes it look a little more complete, like your lash band came in. Okay, just gonna finish off the bottom lashes. And I said earlier, I don't like this mascara, actually. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk one that came in the set. And yeah, I don't like it. It's it gets flaky, and then it flakes off in your eyes, which I do not like. Since I've had LASIK, my eyes are like really sensitive to things, so I don't need like any help having my eyeballs be annoyed all day. So I wouldn't repurchase this one. But when I'm done with it, I have a backup of the Bad Gal Bang from Benefit, which I really do like, so not the end of the world, you know? Okay, for lips today, we are gonna go with a red lip, and I don't know which one I want to use. Let me go grab my other one. I have two red lip options, and these are the Ink Velvets from Peri Para. I bought them on Amazon, so I have color number 1 and color number 2. And one's more of like a deep red and one's more of a true red. So we have number 1 is Good Brick and number 2 is Celeb Deep Rose, and I'll just swatch them back on the back of my hand. These are ink stains, like lip stains for you, and they will like actually stain. Like I swatched them on the back of my hand last week when they arrived and they stained my hand, so just keep that in mind. But they wear really well. I have a couple other colors here. I have number 17 and number 23, which are more like nude colors. And they wear really well for a long time and they wear off really well. I find that there's a lot of like matte lipsticks that they kind of like get gummy if you're like eating or something like that. So these ones don't do that, or haven't, as I found so far. So here we have number 1. This is number 1 and number 2. I'm gonna go with number 1, I think, or let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna go with number 2, I guess. And they come with this applicator, and it's got like a really pointy wand on it. So it's really easy to get like the shape of your lips. I think I'm going to take that number 1 shade and just put a little bit like out here. Kind of add some dimension. To finish this off, I'm going to set my face today. And I'm going to use the Morphe setting spray and the continuous setting mist. This is like a Pride packaging I have, but it's the same like product and everything. Okay friends, so here you have it. This is the finished look. Alright, so here we have it. This is our finished New Year's Eve look. So we've got a classic smoky eye, classic red lip, you know, just some really muted bronzer and brows, and then we've got our highlight that's now like kind of popping out. And yeah, I just really like how this look turned out. I hope you guys did as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, I'd love to have you, and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified when my next video goes live. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye friends!